Hello Sagittarius. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you might have been in a relationship, could have been a situationship, could have simply been that you have exchanged glances more than a few times, and you know there's something special there, and the energy is very intense, but no one's speaking up. So this is that person that comes to your mind, the first person. This is not for those of you that are searching for somebody in the future. No, this is not somebody who's coming into your life. The type of reading I do here on this channel is their feelings channeled, right? So it's their feelings. If you don't know if you have someone, most likely it might not resonate for you. All right. Also on this, well, not on this, but this type of reading that I do, I don't actually channel through any spirit guides. I never have. And I do have the ability of getting the answers that I need from my higher intuitive self. However, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel at the end of this particular reading to provide you with some clarity and some guidance on your situation. So you don't have too many bad cards here, like dark cards, but it's causing a problem. So there is a problem in this connection. And it's regarding nervousness as well as beliefs, the way someone thinks. Here we have laughter followed by fear. Then we have abundance, cycles, compassion, mothering, surrender, beliefs. Then we have inspiration under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Sagittarius, I do like this connection that I have with you. I feel that you are like my best friend. So many things we have gone through. And you know me. You know who I truly am. What makes me tick, what makes me happy. And it's difficult for me to be someone who I'm not. Yes, I do want to make you happy. I do want to be that person. But there's a part of me that also fears being with you now, being near you. Makes me very nervous. I feel fear. I feel paranoia. A long time ago, I was someone who was very confident. I was someone who was very secure. I had a lot of self-esteem, but now I've lost it all. The connection that I have with you, I feel as though there's so many things that have changed me, and I'm not really able to be the same person I used to be. I do understand that in this connection, it is very important for me to have that strength, to be with you, to reach out to you, to be that special person. But I don't have that strength anymore. I don't have that courage anymore. I'm not the same person anymore. I do feel in this connection that there's a sense of abundance. And this feeling that I have of abundance, it is very inspiring. I want to learn more things from you. I want to gain more knowledge from you. I want to work with you. I want to be a power couple with you. And I do think about what has happened. I obsess over what has happened over and over again. It comes and goes in my mind, and it doesn't stop. And what happened between us, yes, I do feel a lot of compassion. A lot of compassion for what you have gone through. Unfortunately, for what I put you through. This compassion that I have, there is a lot of empathy, even sympathy. But you were not in this position before. And now it appears to me that because of me, I have put you in this position. And now it makes you feel uneasy. You have always been that person who has been gentle, soft, and kind, always providing me with nourishment, with love, affection, being very gentle and showing me unconditional love. This is the type of nature you have, to provide shelter and protection and love. I feel that in this connection now, you and I, we belong to each other somehow. That I belong to you and you belong to me. I do want to surrender to the way you feel and the way you think. I no longer want to be on my own. I want to think like you think. I want to see the things that you see from your perspective. This is why I want to surrender. Because many of the things that you and I believe in, our beliefs are very different. The things that we have seen, the things we have experienced, they are very different. And I know you have a different way of believing things because you have been born and brought up in a very different way. And so do I. But at some point in time, it would be great if we could meet in the middle and have a compromise. Overall, I have to say that I have never truly met an individual like you before in my life. You have changed the way I look at the world. Before, my world was black and white. And ever since you came into it, life has been very colorful. The world now sounds better, smells better, tastes better, feels better. Everything about it is different. And you inspire me to write poetry, to create works of art, to look at life in a different way, through rose-tinted glasses. But what happened between us has me nervous, and I'm afraid that something bad might happen. I know this connection right now is not as strong as it should be, as it could be. But making the foundation strong, based on friendship, that is something that I'm hoping for, at least for now. All right, Sagittarius. Interesting, very interesting. I would almost say these are very spring, summery, happy, soft, gentle cards. They're not extremely serious in the sense that you are in the middle of a passionate connection. These are what I would say, like the cards that come before the connection. And you guys may have been together, but it's almost like it's a reset now. Something happened and it's a restart for some of you, and it's the beginning for others of you. But these cards are good cards. They're very soft, they're very gentle. It's a very light-hearted kind of feeling. But when we have here the fear, this talks a lot about nervousness. This person definitely is nervous around you. And they're nervous about where this connection might lead to, what might happen. In addition to that, you have this huge card, beliefs, at the end here. This card, like I've mentioned, it talks about differences. This could be differences of opinions. It could be that someone here is very rich, the other is not so rich. Society doesn't want you to be together because of your caste, creed, religion, whatever it could be. But there's differences here. And either it's a differences in just the mindset that you may have thought that this is more of a lover versus them thinking, oh no, I just wanted friendship. It could be anything like that, but there's differences here. That's what it talks about. And of course, for each of you, it's a different story, right? And does this person want you? Yeah, they do. Are they in love with you? I don't see that right now in these cards. However, they are, I mean, I can say that, yeah, they want you, but they're obsessing over what has happened, that they made you feel very sad at some point in time. They do feel you have a lot of love. You are a great friend. You are inspiring. You have power when it comes to potential in your life on a materialistic level. And they have surrendered. They're trying to now change their ways and think the way that you're thinking, which is a really good thing to do if you really want to make this work. So this individual, this is a fear card. They're afraid of losing you. And for that reason, they're trying to surrender to the way that you think and the things that you believe in. So it could be, for a tiny portion of you, you might be getting your way in the far future, because they're going to start to see things through your perspective or from your perspective. They didn't look at it like that way before. All right, let's have a look here at the Beginner's Tarot deck. Nope, not the Beginner's Tarot deck. This is the Lover's Path Tarot. Holy Hannah. Okay. Oh, I haven't seen this card in a while. This is such a nice, sensually, like, oh my God. Holy crappers. People, this is a... Okay, on the level of lust, this is like a deadly combination. Holy, you know, the bad word. Oh my God. This is insane. This is just, I haven't seen this combination in a very long time. It is a very toxic combination. Very, very toxic. It is a hell of a lot of love in terms of lust. This person loves lust. They don't actually love you at this time in the past. So let me just get over this, because I just got overwhelmed with these cards myself. This is desire. This is temptation. This is lust. That is obsession. Lustful obsession right there. Now, and that's also probably why they're obsessing, because you did have the Cycles card earlier. They're obsessing over the fact of this type of connection. These cards, for some of you who are new, so I look into the reason why this person may have started fading from your life, maybe why they didn't pursue and go forward in this connection. So let's have a look at the reasons why this connection kind of went downhill in the first place. Sorry, I just kind of went on and on about that, the type of cards that came out. I had to stop myself from talking. It was like very rare to see that combo. Okay, desire talks about being pulled by desire, movement into the next phase of life. If you are feeling impatient, don't worry. Transitions will go smoothly as they are meant to be. But what ended up happening, things started to get worse, Sagittarius. And when things didn't work out in this connection, this is what was happening behind the scenes that you may not have had any information regarding. Impatience. This person was very impatient. They wanted things now and then, but they wanted it like on demand. Instant gratification. trapped by desires that felt unquenchable. No matter how much they had you, it was just never enough. They was feeling unquenchable. And to some degree that's okay, but then it also becomes very toxic. We also have here inconvenient timing, and that's why they were impatient, because you may have had a different situation in your life where you could not be with this person at the time and place that they wanted you to be. Disregard or insensitivity to the importance around yourself. So this individual truly was all about desire and lust and passionate lust. That's what it was. Unfortunately, this person, no matter how much they had you or they wanted to have you, they felt that it wouldn't be enough. It's like they wanted to make, I'm getting the word concubine. I know females have been historically known as concubines, but males can be too now. Males too. So this person basically wanted you to be their, slave in that way, in the naughty way. But it's not healthy. It's definitely not healthy. So let's have a look at temptation. That's like the cherry on top. Inner turmoil, obsession. Obsession over lust. Good God, this person needs a cold shower. Okay. Tempted by forces one cannot control. It's like this person is just constantly horny. Obsession in the form of envy. They didn't like it when you're talking to somebody else. They wanted to be in the other person's shoes. You could have been, for a small portion of you, could have been a third party. For another small portion of you, it could have just been that you are connected with somebody and you didn't know that this person really had this much desire for you, but the fact that you're connected to somebody else, it really bothered them. There are some aspects of a third party connection here. Because of the other card here, desire, it talked about inconvenient timing. So let's just say you had gotten married to somebody, or you're connected to somebody, living with somebody, and 5 years later, 10 years later, you meet this amazing person, but they're very lustful. This person thought that the timing was inconvenient for them. That, oh goodness me, I wish Sagittarius was free, because then I could have had Sagittarius all to myself. That's why they're feeling very envious. They don't like this. This person's very selfish in a way. It's like, it's like you are their candy and they are not going to share with anybody. Sensual desires, obsession in the form of envy, the need to be controlling over a situation. What they want, however, and what they want now is freedom from this temptation. Experiencing the envy of others. They want to experience that. And they want to finally transform this weakness into a strength. So they have realized that they can't get any work done. They can't do anything properly. They can't concentrate, because their mind is simply always in the gutter. They're always thinking about dirty things, about you. That's all they want. They couldn't think straight anymore. Like I said, this is a deadly combination when it comes to lust and passion, almost to the point where this person just wants to lock you up and keep you to themselves. It's not healthy. It's toxic. It's obsessive. It's inner turmoil. It's obsession. It's lust. It's greed. It's very, very bad, actually. But are they changing? Yes, they're changing. Why are they changing? Because they realized that they can't even function properly anymore as a human being. They realized this. Because of the intensity that they had, they could not concentrate on everyday work, everyday life, and therefore they noticed that, you know what, I have to change. I have to have more strength over this thing that makes me weak. And some of you may have wondered, why did this person pull away? Oh my heavens. If you think for 1 second this person doesn't find you attractive, yeah, you're absolutely wrong. They find you too attractive. So essentially by them pulling away from you, staying away from you, in a way, they're trying to protect you. Trying to. But it's not even about you. It's about them. They're trying to not be as intense and as crazy as they are in the mind. Usually I don't use the word crazy, but It's a very derogatory kind of term, but I'm not talking about a particular individual. Like, I'm talking about thousands of people right now that are in the same category. This person, they feel like they've lost their mind, and therefore they took a step back. And honestly, that's a good thing. That means that they were able to see and catch at one point that this obsessive nature that they have, where it was going on and on in a circle in their mind, they just couldn't stop it. The cycle couldn't stop. And finally they did. But unfortunately, when they did, Sagittarius, you didn't realize this, but this is the reason why they did it. They pulled away because they knew that they couldn't hurt you like this anymore. They knew it was wrong. They knew it's not right. And this is why you actually had the beliefs card in the beginning, because this person actually believed that this connection could have been something different, but it was very lustful. Your belief was that it could have been something better, long-term, long-lasting, something very beautiful. So, absolute, like, oh my God, 500%, 1000% lust. That's how toxic this relationship was. Some of you may have had to do certain things with this person that you were not comfortable with. Just to satisfy them, you went out of your way, you did certain things, you bought certain things, you behaved in certain ways. To some degree, that's fine if there's love. If it's just lust, if that's what you're looking for, that's fine. But if it's not what you're looking for, you don't be someone else. You don't do that. You be yourself. You be yourself and let that person come to you. I hope some of you guys didn't do that, but I see that many of you did. And the only reason you did it because you just wanted to love this person. Unfortunately, they took advantage of that. Well, at least at some point in time they realized that things had to change. And it's for your betterment. It's important. You can't be in such a toxic cycle and just be used for your body parts, basically. Can't be used for your body parts like that. All right. We have a Page of Wands. We have a Knight of Wands. We have the Tower. We have a Three of Pentacles. Could be a third-party situation. Then we have the King of Wands. Talk about hot and sexy. Look at this. We got Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, King of Wands. We got everybody right here. So, all right. What's interesting here is that the overall arching theme does talk about the King of Wands. This person feels that they do have passion for you, but they also see that you may be unavailable. So for some of you, you might actually definitely be in a third-party connection. And I also say that because of the Three of Pentacles in the end there. But let's just start in sequence. So the Page of Wands, this person does want to reach out to you. It's going to be a soft but passionate message. Wow. It's oh my God. It's like, oh, it's so hard for them not to feel this for you. To not feel lustful for you. It is so difficult for them to do that. They're trying their best, but it's not really happening. Do I see love? Nope, I don't. Actually, that's interesting. I don't see love. I still see lust and a lot of passion. Not good, Sag. Not good. Of course, this is a general love reading. I still am doing private readings, which are my written report readings if some of you want that. But this is right now, in this particular general reading, I'm not seeing any love. I'm seeing a hell of a lot of lust. And this person's trying to discipline themselves by reducing the amount of lust, but it's not really working. We have here the Page of Wands. This person's going to send out some type of message to you. And then they're probably going to message you again. With the Knight of Wands, this time it's going to be a bit more passionate, more aggressive. It's going to be a bit more intense, quick, and very swift kind of message. Unfortunately, the energy here when it comes to lust is very immature, that type of energy. But the the philosophy behind it, the idea behind it, is very mature. That is of a king. For this person, they really do feel that intimacy on a passionate level, on a lustful level, is extremely important for this person. Here we also have the Tower card. Now, they're going to realize something. Something's going to happen, and their perspective is going to change regarding this connection and regarding the situation that you're in. We also have here the Three of Pentacles. Some of you may discover, this person might discover that you are in a connection. Maybe they didn't know. That could be the Tower, the reason for the Tower. But it could also mean here, with the Three of Pentacles, that this could be, for many of you, a third-party situation. Some of you might be working with this person, or may have worked with them in the past, or you may be associated to them through somebody. Whatever it is, this person is starting to get small, tiny, tiny feelings in terms of affection. But it's just like the beginning. It's like I'm getting literally a percentage, 10% of love. And it's not even that this person is in love. It's just that they have a whole lot of admiration for you. They have a whole lot of passion for you. What I do see here is that this person, if you are not associated to this person in that way, they do simply just want to be in your presence. They want to be in your company. They want to know how to manifest things with you, to construct something with you in terms of a relationship. They want to know that. They want to do that. Sagittarius, don't rush into this situation with this person. It'll only hurt you in the end. Our bodies come and go. They fade over time, right? But what's important is on the inside. Yeah, passion works. Passion lasts. Sometimes it even lasts until you're like 70, 80 years old. I have clients who are 70, 80 years old and still the same passion. Still the same thing. It truly doesn't fade, but you have to have love there too. There has to be that love. It can't just be about the body. That's what I'm seeing here. Unfortunately, it is a very lustful connection coming from this person's point of view. From your point of view, it's not all about lust. I saw that you have affection and you have unconditional love for this person. All right. Let us have a look at what the angels have to say about this. I don't think they're going to be very pleased. Okay, I'm just going to do a quick prayer. Okay, peaceful resolution. First card's the strongest. Peaceful resolution. Followed by forgiveness. Okay, not bad. Reconsider. Consider your choice with this individual. Communicate clearly. You are ready. There's something better. Not the right time. And then we have here another card within the next few weeks or months it could be. All right, so this is kind of a long message. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. They are telling you here to know that first, whatever is unsettled in this connection, that needs to be settled before anything else happens. Whatever was bothering you in terms of beliefs and issues, whatever was bothering them, that needs to come to some sort of like resolution. And that's what's going to happen here. The first card's the strongest. It's really good. There is going to be a peaceful resolution in this connection. However, it is going to be based on the fact that somebody forgives somebody. So the card here is the forgiveness card. So if some of you can, then that's great, because you'll have one less negative energy bubble orbiting around you, because when we don't forgive somebody, it's a grudge. And I've mentioned this before, it's like a negative energy bubble, a little grudge bubble that orbits around our head. And it's a burden on us. Whenever we think of that person, we think of that anger, right? That grudge. However, if you are able to have compassion and to understand that this person just didn't know any better, this person was not mature enough, this person has only had lustful connections, and that's all they ever learned about. That's all they knew. It's important to forgive. You don't ever forget, because you don't want to repeat those mistakes. But if you can, for some of you that want to be in this connection, then there will be a peaceful resolution once somebody here in this connection has been forgiven. We also have here reconsider. So this card talks about reconsider what it is that you are going to say and do. Reconsider your actions, reconsider your words, certain things that were going to happen in your life that you had planned. Think twice about it. Sorry, guys. Also, we have here communicate clearly. Now, when you're going to be reconsidering and thinking twice about what your actions are going to be, it's important for you to communicate clearly with this person as well. So you will have that time, during that time when there's going to be a peaceful resolution, to communicate with this individual, to let them know what makes you feel comfortable and what makes you feel uncomfortable. Keep about 3 or 4 points memorized in your mind, so whenever you get the chance, you can actually talk to this person. But don't send them text messages or paragraphs and pages, because people get lost in the detail and people don't care and they miss the point, what it truly was supposed to be about. So definitely keep your communication short and to the point. That'll be more effective. We also have here, you are ready. Now, what does this mean? You are ready for something better, but right now is not the right time. Sag. Many of you might not want to pull away from this connection, but the angels here are suggesting, because I didn't see any love there, I saw more of a hookup kind of situation, or a friends with benefits kind of connection, or a casual connection. Many of you feminine energies, you may not feel that that was the case. You may think, oh, it was total love. Well, if it was love, then you wouldn't be in this situation in the first place. It wasn't love. It was lust. Because you wouldn't be hearing this reading. This person wouldn't be acting this way if they actually loved you, because they would have taken that action. There's millions of people out there that become committed every single day. But you have to take that action. Did this person do that? Unfortunately, no, they didn't express themselves to you in that way. What I'm seeing here is that the angels are saying you, Sagittarius, are ready for someone better in your life. But right now is not the right time when that other individual is going to be in your life. Wait a few more months, and you may connect with somebody. For others of you who are still waiting and hoping that it works out with this person, they are saying that you are ready. But there's something better than the situation that you're in right now with this individual that we were talking about, the really lustful person. There's something better than the situation that they're in. Things will change, but it will take time for you to be that person who's going to create that change. Here, again, it's not the right time. Right now is not the right time to rush into anything. Within the next few weeks or months, you will also notice a difference in this connection. So for those of you that are really wanting to work on the connection that we just talked about, it is important for you to have that peaceful resolution, to have that sense of forgiveness, to reconsider what it is that you were going to think and say, and to communicate clearly. Nothing, no taunting, no mocking, no sarcasm, nothing. Just straight to the point. For others of you, it is important for you to understand that you are spiritually, emotionally, and physically ready. Are you ready? Yes, you are ready. Why? Because this person made you go through a lot. I see that here. So do the angels. This is why they're suggesting that there is something better. So either way, Sagittarius, there is something or someone that's going to come into your life and it's going to make things better for you. Just remember there's some type of an opportunity that's coming and you should definitely take advantage of it because that's an opportunity. Right now is not the right time, but the time will be right and you will be ready for it. And that's your reading. That was very intense, Sagittarius. Goodness me. So tell me about how lustful this person really was. Goodness me. Did they make you do uncomfortable things? Not everybody has the same ideas when it comes to... I'm getting sadomasochist. I'm getting... Oh boy. So some of you might have had to do something that didn't make you feel so comfortable. You may have had to adjust your ways according to this person. You don't have to do that. Yeah, we do it sometimes because we love the person, but make sure the other person loves you too. Because then they deserve it, right? A person doesn't love you, they don't deserve it. Unless you're looking for the same thing, that's fine. You guys are on the same page. But because of the differences card, the beliefs card here, you were not on the same page. This person does think of you and view you as a friend, really good friend, which is great, wonderful. But I think it's time for you guys to reevaluate who you're with. If this is that person, if this reading actually resonates, rethink about this entire connection. Rethink what this person wants versus what you can give versus how it makes you feel, right? Let me know in the comments below if any of this resonated, Sagittarius. I wish you all the very best. Keep your chin up. You're still going to have some type of opportunity coming down the road. It's going to work out. All right. You all take care. Stay safe. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye now.